Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. I thought the rain had stopped, but in actual fact, it's not. I'm about to walk into town, which is what, 2 miles there, 2.5 maybe into the town centre, go to the bank, and then walk back again. I'm going to get soggy, and I have to do all of this before 2 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock now, so I've got, what, 4 hours to do it. It's not very pleasant. It is meant to improve though after 11, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to head off now. I'm probably going to be very soggy when I get back. Hello, pony. A nice big horse. A bit soggy. He looks as unimpressed with the weather as I feel. I gave up trying to keep my hood up, it just wasn't happening, so I just have to dry and straighten my hair when I get home, because it's not happening. It does not want to stay up, but it's just a very, you know that drizzle you get? That's why I couldn't see it when I looked out the window. That very fine misty drizzle. Blech.
You're not come out in the weather.
Oh, I've just taken the jumper off, it's a bit hot. It stopped raining and I've walked miles and miles. I popped past my parents, picked them up some biscuits they wanted as I was passing a shop. The bank took ages, there was a queue and only one person allowed in at a time. Worked out that Kenzie had forgotten to give me his cheque or hadn't put it with the other cheque, so his hasn't gone in. There's a mist on the hills. I've been to the bank and everywhere else, and the rain has messed with my fringe. So I'm going to have to straighten my hair, but I'm going to go and get in the bath because I've got 45 minutes till work. I'm not going to wash this, I'm just going to re-straighten it because I only washed it yesterday, but I am going to go and have a bath because I stink. On my travels, I picked up 2 sacks of recycling bags because the only place I know that does them is the pet shop, funnily enough. I got 2 packs of extra thick bin bags from the same place because we're doing the litter pick next week. More butter because I used it all up on the cake yesterday, and some avocados to go so I can make some avocado smush to go with the sloppy joes we're making later in the week.
Pick you up, Daddy. Now,
Oh, you're putting all the baddies in the police truck?
yeah.
Well done.
Baddie. Baddie.
What have they done? Were they driving too fast or were they burgling? What were they doing?
They're not burgling. They were only smashing their sign over.
Oh, right.
So that's why
Do you not think they should just have a warning then to be a bit more careful?
So that's why you have to put it in prison.
Oh, you have harsh justice, don't you? That's hard to say. Harsh justice. There's no messing around with you, is there, eh? Harsh justice. Can you say that?
I can't.
No.
I can see this funny one. Look at this funny one.
Go on then. That is a funny word.
Oh, I got my cheek.
Oh. Who's this for?
A streamer. They said they had fan out and they said it would be appreciated.
So you're going to send it to them?
Mm-hmm.
In digital format, you said, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than in real thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. You're using those really cool pens that Auntie Georgia got you.
Mm-hmm.
How fast do your police cars go?
Mine is actually a gecko car.
Is it? Does it go really fast?
No, it goes on underwater. And mine
Underwater.
goes super fast. It can go fast as a cat.
Fast as a cat. Have you got a police dog as well?
Yeah.
Oh. Is it well trained?
Also, not yet.
Oh, you need to train it.
So that's why
And what have you got there?
I'm keeping it on the lead for now.
Is that for bashing doors, Christopher?
No, it's going back to my car. It's
For what?
Stopping the moth. When I get back home, pulling my eye
It's
out.
to stop moths. Okay.
When I get back home, pulling my eye out.
We wouldn't want them to pull your eye out. Thomas, sweetie, you can't interrupt Christopher while he's talking, sweetie. He was telling me about the moths.
I'm saying something.
Okay, but you just had to wait until he'd finished, okay? Now, what would you like to say?
I'm saying that when I get home with my
Yeah.
dog, then I'll take him off the lead.
Right, okay, but you keep him on the lead while you're out.
Well, I can't do that because he's already trained.
Oh, good. Well done.
I've went to the train secretary.
You've been to the training centre and had him trained?
Yeah.
Excellent.
No, I'm taking mine.
You're very intellectual there with your glasses on today. Surprised you knew where they were. You're getting sore eyes, were you?
I'm in a call with people with glasses, so I joined the glasses.
Oh, so you joined the classes. Is that why you got them out? I see. And Kenzie is computering. So that one is better than the one you've
Yes.
currently got.
If he shoves the things from there into there, but he's been walking going, oh.
I'm saying I want to use it now.
You want to use it now?
I'm saying I want to use it now.
Then just grab the hard drive out of that or the SSD and
put it into that one.
wham it
The
into there.
ramming, and I can't get this bit out.
Are you still chit-chatting with your friends? Whilst eating pizza? He's socialising! Don't give me that look.
Called the cold dead eyes.
It is the cold dead eyes. Thanks. Go back to your pizza. I've had my food and I'm all bathed from earlier on. So I've got my PJs on. I've got my word search. Not word search. And we have the rookie to watch a bit later on. I've just had a nice video chat with Jasper and my sister and my sister-in-law. Boris has addressed the nation. Well, he hasn't. He's addressed the Houses of Parliament and put forward his plan for moving out of lockdown. I've watched bits of it. It's very slow, which I agree with. They are putting all children back into school at the same time, which I don't agree with. I think it should be staggered. Secondary school pupils will be tested twice a week, apparently, and they all go back on the 8th of March. So another 2 weeks' time. And then there's going to be 5 weeks between each thing that happens, basically. Each stage will have a 5-week gap, which will give the scientists time to see whether or not the measures that are in place are enough, or whether or not numbers are going back up again. So that gives time for data to be collected and the virus to respond. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And this is just for England. Scotland and Wales are doing a similar thing, but doing their own, I guess, version of it. But I haven't watched the whole thing, so I don't know entirely. My walk ended up being 8 miles today. I don't know if I said that earlier on. I did walk around the town a bit to pick up some of these tags. And I wasn't planning on doing 8 miles. But I must have got it wrong. It's not 2.5 miles. It must be 4 miles there and 4 miles back. Or 3.5 miles there. It's 4 miles by road. It must be a bit less across the fields. I'm not sure. But either way, it ended up being an 8-mile walk. Oh, and my clinic at rheumatology, which has been delayed and stopped and everything for the last year, throughout this whole COVID thing, actually. I've had cancel after cancel after cancel, are calling me for a phone consultation on Wednesday at 4 o'clock. That's about my medication that I'm on for my Raynaud's and what have you, just to see how things are. I imagine they'll probably sign me off soon because they don't seem to be able to. Whenever I've spoken to them, they don't seem particularly interested in the other things like the legs jumping and the weird feelings. They're just like, it's almost like they've gone, right, we've dealt with this bit, we're not going to deal with anything else. So I'll talk to them about it anyway and see what happens. But I suspect that will be that. Anyway, speaking of that being that, I'm going to go now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.